Right, here we go. Yes, we've brought our horrible noise-making machines in, and so we're going to make you some horrible noise. There's a little tune called Scarecrow, people, and it kind of goes nothing like this. 2, 3, 4. Hope you enjoyed your flight in one of our new straw airplanes. You'll find things here are just like what you used to. There's lots of waste and razor wire, and no one gives a damn about the land. They just stand around and stare like you folks do. And we ain't got no brains, and we ain't got no hearts. It's just that wild old wind that tears us all apart. We're the Scarecrow people. We got lots in common with you. And if you don't start living well, you're all gonna wind up Scarecrow people too. Hope you enjoyed your meal. It's only gas and chemicals. You thought that you'd prefer something not nature-made. Now while you're here, can you advise us on a war we'd love to start against some scarecrows over there, a different shade? And we ain't got no brains, and we ain't got no hearts. It's just that wild old wind that tears us all apart. We're the Scarecrow people. We got lots in common with you. And if you don't start living well, you're all gonna wind up Scarecrow people too. We don't have no tears here, no one hopes or cares or fears here for the old, the sick, the poor, and them what taint you. We thought we'd best our civilization up on yours, 'cause you're the smartest animals on earth. Now ain't you? Oh, yes. We don't have no love here. There's no need to rise above here. No one wants to write that book or try to paint thee. We thought we'd best our civilization up on yours, 'cause we're all dead from our necks up. Now ain't we? And we ain't got no brains, and we ain't got no hearts. It's just that wild old wind that tears us all apart. We're the Scarecrow people. We got lots in common with you. And if you don't start learning well, you're all gonna wind up Scarecrow people too. And I ain't got no brains, and I ain't got no heart. It's just them other humans tear my soul apart. I'm a Scarecrow person. I got quite some message for you. Yeah. And if you don't start listening well, you're all gonna wind up Scarecrow people too. My goodness. So that's what it's like to play the guitar. Hey, hey, the clouds are away. Stroll for the donkeys and the innocents can all sleep safely. All sleep safely. My son is pie, fodder for the kennels and the guilty face, and I could see, hear, smell, touch, taste. And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 senses working overtime, trying to take this all in. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 senses working overtime, trying to taste the difference between a lemon and a lime, pain and pleasure, and the church bells softly chime. Shilling for the fellow who brings the sheep in. Shilling for the fellow who melts the herd. Shilling for the fellow with a wife for keeping. How can we feed love on a farm boy's wages? Oh. People think that I'm no good. I painted pictures of carving wood. Be a rich man if I could. But the only job I do well is here on the farm. On the farm. And it's breaking my back. Blah, blah, blah. If you know the lyrics to this song, send in now. Soon, my darling, soon, my darling. Shilling for the fellow who brings the sheep in. Shilling for the fellow who milks the herd. Shilling for the fellow with a wife for keeping. How can we feed? Shilling for the fellow who brings the sheep in. Shilling for the fellow who milks the herd. Shilling for the fellow with a wife for keeping. How can we feed love on a farm, boys? Love on a farm, boys. Love on a farm, boys. Wages. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. Stones of human hearts and souls into the land of nothing for free, while the way that we're living is no taking, no giving. There's nothing to believe in. The loudest mouth will hail a newfound way to be king for a day. Everyone's slicking up to the new kingpin, trying to get way up with a smile. Sing for your supper, boy, and jump to a finger click. In my way of living in style, 'cause the ladder gets longer and ambition gets stronger. I can't satisfy the hunger. That bad old moon has got you in its way to be king for a day. King for a day. So you gotta get it right. No time to fuss and fight, 'cause life don't mean much if measured up with someone else. In time you'll see the way that we're living is a taking, no giving. There's not much to believe in. The loudest mouth will hail the newfound way to be king for a day. King for a day. You got to be the kingpin. King for a day. To be the top dog. King for a day. To be king for a day. King for a day. That battle moon has got you in its way to be king for a day. Yeah, they all. That's the Donovan version there.
It's WBCN in Boston. We've been listening to XTC playing live in studio. Andy Partridge and Dave Gregory and Colin Moulding. And thank you again for being here. I have to ask, first of all, what did they do to twist your arm to come out and play live on the radio for the first time in history?
Oh, I heard the menacing click of an automatic against the back of my sweating temple. No, to be truthful, I really fancied doing it, because we haven't played live for so long, and I thought, I need some fear. And it's not the sort of thing you could buy at the pharmacy, So we thought we'd come over here and bring our guitars and make a bit of row for you and see how we go,
Well, we appreciate it. It sounded great.
It's okay. Yeah, and we're getting into it. I mean, this is the first time. This is day one of the first time we've ever done anything like this. So
and we're glad you're doing it here.
Give the rough edges.
I would imagine. I wasn't here because I think your first album predated my arrival here at BCN by about a year. But I believe this might have been the first place that XTC was played in the U.S. of A. And certainly the first on each of these successive albums. Are you tired of having record people saying, this album sounds like it's full of top 40 hits?
Well, I think they're lying.
No, but they're not. They're not. They do sound like all mega commercial radio hits.
Oh, thank you. The check's in the post. They're just songs. We like writing songs, and we hope you like them. And gosh, it's difficult being humble when you're a super being from another galaxy.
Is it fear of live audiences, or is it just a preference for being at home where you're nice and cozy?
Well, the whole thing, touring for us, just had like too many negative connotations. I think like we did it, too much. We did 5 years solid with no time off. Mm-hmm. And anybody who's been on the road knows that it's like the hardest work they'll ever do in their life. And it just had too many kind of negative connotations. We didn't seem to be selling any more records, converting any more people. Mm-hmm. The gigs themselves were not enjoyable kind of musical experiences. And then on top of that, I developed stage fright, which is like, completely ruined the last hour and a half of fun that was to be had, getting up there and having a good loud sauna. So I thought, well, it's time to take a break and concentrate on what we do best, which is, actually writing and making the records. But I'm getting a bit itchy, so we're out dipping our toe back in here.
That's great news, because there's lots of fans. I don't know if you had a chance to drive around the front of the building, but there were a number of fans waiting out there to see you, and there were a lot of people waiting to catch a live show from
Well,
XTC.
I'll go and shake them warmly by whatever gland they offer me then.
And I'm sure there'll be many different ones. This is Boston.
Yeah, you're in Boston.
And they're your fans. The new album, Oranges and Lemons, a lot... I immediately jumped onto it and said, well, this is really talking to me. And then I was reading about your own life personally. Recently, you have a 1-year-old now, right?
Well, actually, I've got one of about 3.5 and one of about 1.5. So, yes, girls, he's got some lead in his pencil.
Mayor of Simpleton is a song to a child that suddenly is being convinced by his or her friends that the dad's not too cool, an old fart of sorts. Did you actually experience this? You have little tykes running around the house looking at you like you're an old guy suddenly. Not a hip, cool rock and roll star, but somebody's daddy.
They just look at their dad as a human trampoline at the moment. They kind of jump on my face at 5 in the morning. So, I spend the rest of the morning rearranging my features again. No, the kids are a great inspiration. I never thought they would be, because I didn't want to write any of those sicky songs that, somebody has a baby, then they go writing all these really kind of... Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, Lucy Bell, you are the pinkest, fluffiest, coochiest little puppy dog. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I didn't want to write any songs like that, so I put the old...
No, there's nothing at all like that.
The editorial self-control on, and thankfully didn't, but the kids still snuck into the songs. Yeah, you have kids, and they're going to change your life. So
I think it's because many of the people who write songs, who are suddenly changed in their lives by children, write songs to the children rather than what you do, which is relate grown-up experiences about being a father.
Those songs written to kids come out, real puppy dog, sicky pink songs. So beware. File them into the drawer with the pedal on the bottom where the lid lifts up.
I assume Mayor of Simpleton's a little too complex a recording for you to reproduce here, or is that possible?
Well, we could do, but I think we have to run away, so this is going to be short and sweet, I'm afraid.
How about if we fade out as you sing it, walking out of the room or something?
We could try.
Nobody's going to rate you on this.
I have this fiendish device on my guitar called a capo at the moment, so you have to give me 5 minutes to retune the thing.
Okay, well, we can play something else, one of the old favorites that you didn't cover so far, and then we'll come back and have you play, attempt to play Mayor of Simpleton live.
We could attempt to.
All right, it's XTC live in studio. We'll hear one of their great old recordings and then one of their great new live performances right here on WBCN. And now back in studio live here at BCN, it's XTC Live. Hello again.
Oh, yeah, we won't go away.
Good, we won't let you go away. The doors have been locked from the outside.
Oh, my goodness me. A hell of a lot of lyrics on this one, so maybe a few blah-blahs as we go through, but see where we go. Never been near a university. Never took a paper or a learned degree. Some of your friends think that's stupid of me, but it's nothing that I care about. Well, I don't know how to tell the weight of the sun, and old mathematics will I just shun. And I may be the mayor of Simpleton, but I know one thing, and that's I love you. When their logic grows cold and all thinking gets done, you'll be warm in the arms of the mayor of Simpleton. I can't have been there when brains were handed round. Please be upstanding for the mayor of Simpleton. Or get past the cover of your books profound. Please be upstanding for the mayor of Simpleton. Some of your friends think it's really unsound that you're even seen talking to me. Well, I don't know how to write a big hit song, and all crossword puzzles will I just shun. And I may be the mayor of Simpleton, but I know one thing, and that's I love you. Well, I'm proud of the fact that I never learned much, just feel I should say what you get is all real. I can't put on an act, it takes brains to do that anyway. And I can't unravel riddles, problems, and puns. How the home computer has me on the run. And I may be the mayor of Simpleton, but I know one thing, and that's I love you. If depth of feeling is a currency, please be upstanding for the mayor of Simpleton. Well, I'm the man who grew the money tree. No chain office and no hope of getting one. Some of your friends are too brainy to see that they're paupers, and that's how they'll stay. Well, I don't know how many pounds make up a ton of those. I know they'll prizes that I never won. And I may be the mayor of Simpleton, but I know one thing, and that's I love you. When all logic grows cold and all thinking gets done, you'll be warm in the arms of the mayor of Simpleton. You'll be warm in the arms of the mayor of Simpleton. You'll be warm in the arms of the mayor. Please be upstanding for the mayor of Simpleton.
There's people all around the station outside the studio applauding now. It feels a little empty in here because of the lack of applause.
But
people are going, yeah!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Yes,
10, 11,
yes, there they are.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I think it's one around by the book. 18, 19, 20, 21.
Well, to repeat something a famous Brit once said, may we have some more, please?
Oh,
come on. It's been so long. Just keep going.
Folks. Well, we didn't learn up too much.
Well, make stuff up or play somebody else's songs or just whatever you... What do you just, when you're sitting around just thinking, preparing to do something? What do you do? What do you... Well, you have your guitars in hand?
How about this? Sing along. Get those matches out and join in if you want. Great fire burning, you supplied the spark. Fire's burning, spreading through the ark. Animals are panicking. I'm animal panicking. Your glance a match on the tinder wood. You never spoke, but I understood. Bring water, eyes, bring water. Great fire burning through, great fire burning to my house, great fire burning to my house and heart. Dear God, hope you got the letter, and I pray you can make it better down here. I don't mean to big reduction in the price of beer. For all the people that you made in your image, see them storming on the street, 'cause they can't get enough to eat from God. Dear God, sorry to disturb you, but I feel that I should be heard loud and clear. We all need a big reduction in amounts of tears. For all the people that you made in your image, see them fighting on the street, 'cause they can't make opinions meet about God. I can't believe in you. Did you make disease and the diamond love? Did you make mankind after we made you? And Jimmy Swagger too. Deafened by the bells, could be heaven, could be hell in a cell for two. Big day come and big day go. What's your chances? I don't know. Have the fire and glow just like the big day. Woo! Statistics, they don't say a lot, but can you keep what you have got forever together? There's a lesson to be learned. Many fingers have been burned with the touch of gold. Love can come and love can go. What's your chances? I don't know. But if you have love, then let it show, like on the big day, the big day, big day.
Excellent.
Yeah, thank you.
It's WBCN in Boston, XTC, playing live in studio. What a treat. It's delightful. What is your favorite album of your own? Do you have, besides the latest one, which I'm sure the record company people are all pointing at through the window or something?
It's some sort of, for me, it's some sort of Frankenstein's monster, I think, between bits of English Settlement, bits of Big Express, and nail long to bits of Oranges and Lemons. So
did you ever try to put
clumps around with bolts on my ideal album? You know?
Well, I guess it is hard to choose between your children, so to speak. Which of your children do you like the best? I understand.
Well, which one do I want murdered? You know, Sophie. Yeah, come on, one of them's got to go.
So at this point, there are no actual plans for a live tour, but you're testing the water, so to speak.
Yeah, the old toe's gone in there, you know.
So from here, you are doing several cities in the States?
We're doing just about every one. We're doing some really obscure ones that
so
are named
this
after
is
parts of the human body that you haven't scratched in a long time.
This is a tour, and you're not getting paid for it.
Well, yeah, we're kind of suckers. We like to try and keep it like the old days, you know.
Well, the record company has been...
Yeah, we'll pass the hat round.
Okay, everybody out there were applauding. Oops, they all disappeared suddenly. The record company has been doing a good job with this one, as far as record companies and good jobs go, but it does seem to be getting played. The Resistance.
Well, we wanted to be on the Kraft cheese label originally, but it looks like we've stuck with Geffen, so...
No, sorry, you've got too much taste for that. So
the album's already gone cheese, I believe.
Double cheese in some countries. Are you going to try touring in England first before you hit the States and the big road?
They're kind of. If anybody doesn't deserve tours, it's the English. I mean, they're completely they completely ignore us. So I wouldn't want to. They're not the people I'd want to reward. I know it sounds kind of cruel, but true.
I hope that puts Americans at the top of the list.
Nobody likes our records in England. People like our records in America. So
why is that not? To me, your records are so, in the positive sense, so typically English. I mean, I hear the medieval English balladeer in your music. I hear
maybe
bit
that's
of the
what
Beatles.
they find boring. Maybe it's too ordinary for them.
You think
maybe
so?
It's too everyday.
It's too British.
Too British. Two guardsmen with bearskins on two double-decker buses.
There's no disco beat, and your records aren't sold on K-Tel on the telly. Maybe that's why.
What it is, yeah. So? But big in Finland, I think. Enormous over there. Reindeer rock.
How did you react to the public reaction to Dear God, which you just performed here? Was it?
Well, I was kind of a mixture of delighted that people were playing it, but quite upset that they found that such a simple sentiment and not a brand new sentiment. I'm not the first person to suggest there may not be one up there. And people really got upset by it. But then again, you're in the dodgiest of areas, human belief. What a mess that is.
So you tempted the fates of blasphemy there with that one, just because of smaller thinking people.
Yeah, it's funny that if you say anything against the possibility of God, you're called a blasphemer, but there's no sort of bad word if you think there is one, So somebody's got it sewn up somewhere.
Well, I think it all goes back to the fact that the name God is on our money, I think, and maybe that's why it's such a strong belief for people.
I think it's misspelt. I think it should have been something else, and somebody messed up, on the printing works, all that money.
Have I depleted your musical live
no, but we really do have to run. I know it sounds kind of banal.
Right. Well, we do appreciate you.
We have a pressing engagement.
Well, it's been terrific. So enjoy your time at the cleaners then, if you're going to the pressing engagement.
I'm glad to see humor is alive and well, and
we're trying
in that joke.
We're trying to. And
okay, if you'd post that joke to New York now, they can all have a great time.
It's already on the air at our sister station down in New York, I'm sure. Thank you, Andy, Dave, Colin, XTC, for being here. Thank you for years of great music, and thank you in advance for coming back to Boston and performing live for everybody.
Shucks.
I'll just put you on the spot.
Okay,
there.
see you.
All right, we'll take it. We'll let them leave us now. Actually, we'll take some quick pictures as we do something else from Oranges and Lemons on WBCN in Boston. This is The Loving. Want to say any last words, sir? Your Boston friends, gentlemen?
Yes, just don't chainsaw your mother up.
Don't chainsaw your mother up. Then you're in the wrong part of the country for that.
Yeah, right. We're going down there.
In New England, we give our mothers 40 whacks.
To Dear God when we get down there.
WBCN.